Hello my Aquariuses and welcome to your August weekly reading. This will be a general reading for Aquariuses, so take the messages as it resonates, okay? This may apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node signs, so if you know your placements, that's usually quite helpful. Alright Aquariuses, let's get right into it, okay? So the first message here, Aquariuses, we do have is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles is, about no longer wanting to put in any effort, any time, into this connection, okay, Aquarius? Now, this could be you, this could be somebody that you are dealing with, okay? This person's energy has decided to no longer invest, okay? They are no longer, this person has honestly lost their patience, Aquarius, is what I really want to say. They have lost their patience. They are done. They are done with this connection. It is too burdensome. It keeps them stuck in their head. It causes them a lot of anxiety, causes them a lot of stress, okay? This person is just so overwhelmed and really burdened, and they are done with this Eight of Pentacles. They are no longer putting any effort. This person has lost all care when it comes to this connection, okay? Because we do have this Eight of Swords in the reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands. This person has decided to completely release themselves from the burdens of worrying about the situation, okay? This is a commitment, Aquarius. I'm going to be very clear here. This energy is, definitely a cheating situation here, okay? And whoever this person is here that's tired and is ready to give up, it's because this has happened before, okay? An energy like this does not come to a Ten of Wands unless it's been done over and over to them, okay? Meaning that this person continues to stay in a situation hoping that things could get fixed, only for it to happen again, okay? This person is done. They are done. They are releasing themselves from this headache. They are done dealing with this cheating energy. They are done, okay? It has become too much. With the Ten of Wands is like the last straw, okay? Because after the 10, we're back at the aces. So this person is done. It's almost like there was one last chance left, and whoever did the cheating or the stepping out of the relationship has pushed it too far to the point that this other individual is done, okay? Now the next message here, Aquarius, we do have is the Four of Swords. Now, Four of Swords is somebody that's contemplating, how they're going to still keep this connection together, okay, Aquarius? Now, this could be you, or the other person could be you, okay? So this is the energy of the person that perhaps stepped out of the marriage, okay? They're contemplating with the Four of Swords how they're going to keep this commitment together, okay? Because the Hierophant is about being in a marriage, being in a long-term commitment, something that's more solidified, okay? And with the Page of Wands here, this is somebody that's trying to remain optimistic. They're trying to remain optimistic because they feel like, this is something that they can overcome. This connection can overcome these issues, right? This is the other person's perception of, how the situation can change. But the other person that's, in this connection is done. They're giving up. They are no longer wanting to continue to put any time, any effort, any energy into this connection. Meanwhile, this other person is contemplating, hoping, praying that they can still be able to keep this commitment together, okay? So very two different energies here. The one that stepped out of the connection is trying to remain optimistic that it's not, like it's not all done, okay? Meanwhile, the other person has had enough, okay? Now the next message here we do have is the Star. Star is about, wishing and hoping. This is somebody that's wishing and hoping that they'll get another chance, Aquarius, okay? Because we do have the Judgment here, and we have the Seven of Swords, okay? This is somebody that's hoping and wishing that they'll get another chance to make things right. But how many chances has this person gotten already? Okay? With the Seven of Swords here, this is somebody that did cheat. They stepped out of the marriage, they stepped out of their connection, and they're still wanting another chance, okay? Because they're like, okay, well, I'll never do this again. Let's try to work on this, you know. Can we just get over this hurdle? You know, can you just forgive me? Things like that, okay? Now, to clarify the Seven of Swords, I also got this Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this Queen of Wands is definitely someone that is, you know, a little bit more on the promiscuous side when it comes to her energy because it's in the reverse, okay? This is someone that enjoys a lot of attention, okay? This is someone that will step out of a marriage or a relationship because she's in the reverse, so not the best of energy, okay, guys? This Queen of Wands has definitely stepped out of her relationship and has, you know, with the Seven of Swords, is now hoping that this situation can still work itself out. They're hoping that, you know, another chance will be given, okay, with this Judgment card here. So, you know, I'm not sure, guys. It looks like a pretty, like I said, the other person is, you know, at their wits' end. They are done. They don't look like they're even willing to give this another chance at all, or even look at this connection anymore. They don't see this connection in the same way anymore, okay? The next message here, Aquarius, we do have is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about, you know, finally closing out a cycle, okay? This person, like I said, they've probably gone through it before, okay? Which is why they're, you know, why they're just throwing in the towel now. They are done. This Ten of Wands is like, this is too much for me to deal with. I am not dealing with this. I'm not going to be stuck in my head wondering if I can trust you, this, that, and the other, okay? This person with the Wheel of Fortune has finally decided to close the cycle out. Because the Wheel of Fortune is about a completion of a karmic cycle. This is about fate and destiny too. This person feels it's finally time to just get rid of the situation, okay? Now to clarify this Wheel of Fortune, we have the Hermit and we have the Three of Cups, okay? This person has, you know, really taken the time to really think about it. They've gone within. You know, this person feels very alone. They spend a lot of time by themselves, okay? You know, and this person is saying, you know what, I might as well be by myself. I don't need this other energy in my life that's just going to cause me so much of stress, okay? So this person has finally decided that it's time to release this person that they were dealing with, okay? This could be somebody that, you know, it doesn't need to be a marriage, guys. This could just be someone that maybe, you know, you saw as someone that could potentially be a long-term for you, but because, you know, you caught them red-handed or you found out that they were stepping out of the connection, you know, kind of just changed everything, okay? And the cycle is finally closing out with this Wheel of Fortune, okay? Now the next message here we do have is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a lot of regret. This other individual is now sitting in a lot of regret, lots of disappointment, okay? They are, you know, really beating themselves up for the choices that they have made, okay, with this Five of Cups. They are finally looking at their actions, okay? You know, looking at all the spilled cups that they have caused, okay? This person never really considered, you know, the other person's emotions, consideration, okay? And with this Five of Cups, now they're sitting on a lot of regret and disappointment. With this Four of Swords, to clarify this Five of Cups, and this Ace of Wands to clarify this card, this is definitely saying that now somebody's regretting not taking the time to really think about their actions, okay? Because Four of Swords is about contemplation, right? It's about pulling your energy back to really think about if something is worth it or not, okay? This person is regretting not doing that. They are regretting not thinking before they acted when it came to this Ace of Wands, okay? They are regretting, you know, because had they had thought about it, it would have prevented this connection from completely ending, okay? But this person is now sitting in regret for not thinking about their actions. Because the Ace of Wands is a phallic symbol. It's about a passionate beginning. It's about somebody diving in very quickly without any thought in their mind, because there's so much chemistry and sexual desire. They left, you know, they leapt forward without thinking of the, you know, the consequences of their action, none of it, okay? So this person is now really regretting their actions. Now the next message here we do have is the Emperor, Aquarius. This Emperor has finally taken control of their situation, okay? This is the person that, you know, perhaps was the one that was in the Ten of Wands up at the top part here, Aquarius, okay? This Emperor is finally standing in his power. It doesn't matter if it's a man, a male or a female, guys, okay? I'm just saying he because it's the Emperor, okay? Just for the purpose of the storyline. The Emperor is someone who's finally ready to take control of his situation. You know, he's mature, he's responsible, and he's like, you know what, I'm done. I'm done dealing with you. I'm done putting in effort and time into a situation, and you are constantly, you know, behaving in this manner where you don't think about your actions before you do them, okay? And then you apologize and want to fix things again, but then you do it again, okay? So that's kind of what this Emperor energy is. He is finally realizing that this Ten of Cups that he once believed was his Ten of Cups is no longer, okay? Is no longer this Ten of Cups. He has made this decision that he is putting the situation to an end. This is not his Ten of Cups. He knows it now, loud and clear, okay? And he is not budging because the Emperor does not allow anyone to sway him in any way. Once he's made up his mind, once he's taken on the energy of the Emperor, this man is hard to persuade, okay? Now, at the bottom of the deck here, Aquarius, we do have the Knight of Cups and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Basically, these two energies are saying that, you know, this person that comes in as a Knight of Cups energy is someone that will never change, okay? There's somebody that'll come and, you know, be really sweet. They'll tell you all the nice things that you want to hear. You know, this is somebody that maybe baby talks a lot and like kind of lures you back into a connection with them, even though you know that it's toxic. It's kind of like that energy, okay? This is kind of like, you know, the Romeo card, the person that'll tell you what you want to hear just so you don't leave them, okay? And you've come to realize that with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, this is just a behavior pattern that this person does. They'll constantly come in and try to kind of put on the lovey-dovey act, okay, just so you won't leave them, only for them to sort of, you know, do the same patterns of behavior again, where they step out of the connection, where they're going outside of the relationship to seek attention, things like that, okay? Because the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is about, you know, repetition. The Wheel of Fortune will never go upright if you continuously stay in a negative pattern of behavior, because it's just karma. It's over and over and over and over again, okay? And if you continue allow other people to be the way they are without putting boundaries and holding them accountable, that cycle continues on, okay? So that's kind of what this person has done over and over again. But I think as the Emperor now, you have no tolerance for it. You're done. With the Oracle messages, we do have House and we have Imprisonment. Now with this message here, it's definitely telling me that this is somebody you could have been married to potentially, okay? If not, it is definitely someone that you lived with, something that was more committed, okay, Aquarius? And with the Imprisonment card here, you definitely felt stuck in this connection, okay? You felt stuck in this connection because you were trying to stay loyal to this person, and this person was stepping out of the connection. They were not loyal to you, okay? But you felt that because you stayed loyal to this person, you felt stuck in this connection, okay? And if it is a marriage, you decided to put it to an end. If it wasn't a marriage and it was long-term, it doesn't matter. You still decided to put it to an end after this truth came out, okay? Now the next message here, we do have Mask. It says, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So you're definitely dealing with someone that was very manipulative. They wore a mask around you, Aquarius. They made you believe, okay, that, you know, you were the one for them, and then they would turn around and go and deal with someone else, okay? And Aquarius, now, you know, if you were the one wearing the mask, then it's time to wake up, okay? But if somebody that you were dealing with, you definitely see them clearly now, okay? The next message we do have, it says healthy choices. It says making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Now, Aquarius, if you're showing up as this Emperor energy, you're definitely seeing that, you know, it's time to make better choices, okay? Time to make choices that make you happy. Not to constantly, you know, accommodate to other people because you're trying to see them in a different light. When people show you who they are, like they say, you need to believe it. Because you know what? When you start making excuses for the things that you see in people, that's you creating your own illusions of them, because it's not true. Okay? And then in the end, you know, the person created all this illusion because they don't want to see somebody for who they are. They're the ones that get hurt. All right? It's time to make healthy choices. The next message here we have, it says palm tree. It says stability, security, permanence, growth, and endurance and flexibility. This is somebody this emperor is now looking for something more stable, something more secure, something that he can grow in, okay? Something that he feels safe in, okay? Because he stayed in a situation for far too long, you know, being manipulated, believing lies that were not true, okay? Things like that. Now, the next messages here we do have, Aquarius. It says relocation. It says loyalty and intuition. Now, you know, I didn't get much of traveling in this reading here, but this emperor could definitely be wanting to relocate, okay? He's wanting to relocate, move to a different area, okay? Start over, find someone that he could really give his loyalty to, okay? And he's allowing his intuition to really lead him. Because it's almost like, okay, well, now that I've kind of ended this situation here, it's time for me to listen to what it is that I want and where am I being guided to go, okay? This emperor is finally taking control of the situation and doing things that's going to make him happy, okay? If this means he's going to relocate, that's what he's doing. He's looking for somebody that, you know, that can provide him the loyalty. That's where he's going to go. His intuition is telling him where to go and he's listening. Okay, so that's the energy here, Aquarius. Now, like I said, you know, whichever party you are in the situation, know that there's a lesson here for all parties, okay? If you're the one, you know, that's sitting in regret because you didn't think about your actions, well, now it's time to really take accountability for yourself and start the process of growth, okay? And if you're the Emperor energy, okay, you had to go through this lesson to learn your self-worth. Because when you're giving too much to someone, you know, that is constantly not taking you into consideration, that's about boundaries, that's about self-love. You teach people how to treat you. That's what this Emperor had to learn. Okay, so this was definitely a karmic lesson between these two people. Lessons were learned in a very difficult way, unfortunately. I'm not sure if this Knight of Cups energy is, you know, going to change in the future, but they are regretful of their actions, okay? They are. And the second chance that they think is going to happen will not happen, okay? Because the Emperor does not change his mind. But that's the messages I have here, Aquarius, for you. You know, it may not resonate with all of you guys, so take the messages as it does, okay? And I will be back for another weekly reading. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Hidden Faces Tarot. Bye, Aquarius.